That's honey.
So we get the cheese in our stomach. We're gonna go crazy with it.
Yo, what's going on? Welcome to another episode of 1,000 Hours Out the Mud. It's your boy J5 checking in. Today, man, we doing a new format. My boy Rashard, co-host, he at training camp right now with the UFL and the Memphis Showboats. So we wishing him all the luck. But, you know, the show must go on. We promised y'all episodes and we going to be committed to this thing. So we going to keep it pushing. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, follow us on YouTube, Snapchat, Instagram, all the socials. Wherever you at, we at. Make sure you tap in, man. Today we got a special guest. Third round pick in the 2022 draft. Second year in the league, tied second for NFL carries this year with 272, 990 rushing yards and 6 rushing touchdowns. We got 64 receptions for 549 yards and 3 receiving touchdowns. Got number one starting running back, Tampa Bay Buccaneers, Rashard White in the building. What's good, my brother?
What's good with you, gang,
Man,
man?
appreciate you for pulling up on us, man.
Yeah, nah, of course, man. Anytime, bro.
I ain't gonna lie, you our first offensive player that we had on the pod.
Oh, for real?
We had, the first offensive player we had on the pod. We had to go get, you know what I'm saying? Hey, the team run through you now.
Yeah.
So we want to go get the best and start it off. You the first Tampa Bay Buck we had on the pod.
Yeah, that's love too, man.
You know what I'm saying?
It's all right there for sure.
Yeah, man. So, you know, introduce yourself to the people from Kansas City.
Yeah, so, Rashard White, number one here in Tampa Bay. Bucs starting running back. Like you said, just premier guy. But, I'm from Kansas City, Missouri. Born and raised. I'm the youngest of 3 boys. So my brothers, they all older than me.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. They always say the youngest is always the best, and in my family, that holds true. But it's love to my older brothers. But grew up, came up, inner city, Kansas City, Missouri. See, because some people get it like twisted. Some people think Kansas City is Kansas and
Mm-hmm.
all that, but nah, it's Kansas City, Missouri. So inner city, Kansas City, Missouri. Balled all my life, throughout life, football, basketball, everything you can imagine, especially with, 3 older brothers coming
Mm-hmm.
up. So kind of just following their track, they lead. My mom did a great job of obviously keeping, it's hard for, single woman, single parent to, try to have boys in the house and stuff like that. And, so she wanted to kill a lot of energy out of us. So, put us in sports, made us be outside a lot. And, I just be thinking about like time change, parents threw you outside a lot back in the day. Now kids, they get
Cooped
the choice.
up.
Yeah, they get the choice of if they want to stay inside or if it's too hot. We was getting dark, growing up. We was getting real, we was getting real tans, not just sitting out by the pool. We was getting real tans.
For real.
So like I said, that I was class of 2017. I was balling in high school, man. I would say by my senior year, though, I was the best player on the team. I went to a high school called Center High School out in Kansas City, Missouri. And by my senior year, I was the best player on the team. My junior year, I was like, top 3.
Mhm.
I didn't get an offer coming out, like, you know what I'm saying? So
Your
I didn't
senior
get
year?
like no D1, no Division 1 offer, but they always just coming like and messing with me, but like showing love, like they was gonna offer me, but I didn't get no offer coming out senior year. So like I had Division 2 offers, like like MIAA, it's like a big Division 2 conference where I'm from. Like, if you ever heard of like Northwest Missouri State and stuff like that. But so I end up a lot of schools kind of like because I'm a tall guy, solid, lean. I always been lean all my life, just genetics and my dad and my mom. So like a lot of them wanted me to be an athlete. The Division 2 offers that I did have, one of them wanted me to play running back. I was sold on running back. My brothers like played DB and corner and stuff like that and safety, so they kind of wanted me to, you know what I'm saying, follow that pursuit. But I was just sold on wanting to, be a running back and score touchdowns.
Did you play running back all through high school?
Yeah, so I played running back. I played both sides of the ball.
Okay.
So I played running back, safety. I did return too. I was kick
Okay.
returner, punt returner. Yeah, like I got busy. One of my boys, he don't believe me. It's crazy because I don't know what happened. I got a camp back home though. I got a camp back home though. I'm bouncing around, but I got a camp back home like June. So I got to talk to my high school head coach
Mhm.
because I was just with Alvin, AK, and D Young and my boys, and they was like, I was telling them my high school stats, and they didn't believe me, like, because I was like, bro, I had only 85 carries my senior year for 1,300 yards. Like I averaged like 15, 16 yards per carry.
Skating.
Crazy, like getting busy, right? And they like, ain't no way, bro. So we keep trying to like, cause they like, where your highlights on Huddle and stuff? Like, and I'm like, I don't know what happened to it. So I'm gonna highlight my high school coach when I go back home and figure it out. Cause I really got to show them. Cause you
Yeah.
don't believe it.
Yeah,
That's how we are with the
eye in the
homies.
sky don't lie.
Yeah, we don't believe it
We
until we
don't
see it.
right,
Yeah.
facts.
So, but yeah, so I was just killing, man, my senior year. Like I said, I only had Division II offers. So I chose to go to this school for a semester called University of Nebraska Kearney.
Mhm.
It's over in Nebraska, a small town, things like that. Man, while I'm there, it just never felt right, bro. You just know in life sometimes when you like, yeah, I'm built for like bigger moments
Yeah,
than
you
this.
was felt like you
I'm
was
built for this.
settling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You feel like, I feel like I was settling for the less, just, playing it safe type deal.
Mhm.
And I always been like a risk taker out of my family. Like I always been a young guy that was like, bro, like, like I love Kansas City, Missouri, but I don't want to stay home. Like I want to move far away. I want to go do big things. I want to put the city on my back.
Mhm.
And represent right and put on. So I met some JUCO guys, some guys from like Florida, like Dade County and all kinds of stuff. And I had asked them when I was young, freshman, right? I was young. I had asked them like, hey, like y'all wanna, y'all gonna go to the league out of here? Like that's what y'all wanna do? And they was like, kind of like on the back end of trying to figure out what they was gonna do with life because they like, um, we know our time is kind of coming to an end. So,
Right.
we gonna try, but you know what I'm saying? We just putting other things in place.
Right.
And they asked me, they was like, yeah, it was like, young bull, like, you wanna go to the league out of here? And I was just like, yeah, I'm gonna play my 4 years and get a pro day and come up out of here, and they was looking at me and I'm like, why y'all, looking at me like that? And they were just like, man, we're gonna tell you the truth. Like, cause they used to always, like, if I call one of them right now, they used to always call me like Lil Le'Veon. Like, I'm at practice. I come in freshman, like I'm not gonna lie, I'm killing. I'm killing. Anybody tell you, I could call any one of them right now. They old OGs. They say, yeah, he was killing. Like he should have played his freshman year,
Mhm.
but like me and my coach, we chose not to play. So they like, yeah, they used to always call me Little Le'Veon. So they like, bro, I'm gonna be honest with you, young boy, like you should get up out of here. Like, you should go junior college. And they came from junior college all the way in California. So, and most people like, why you didn't go over to Kansas? Like, it's right there,
Right.
the junior college league, Jayhawk league right there. And so I was like, I never really got introduced to like junior college. Like, it was always just, go get a degree, bro. You got a chance to go get a degree. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? Like, go take the Division II scholarship and get a degree. But like as I'm talking to them, they like, yeah, little bro, like, because it never felt right.
Mhm.
And I believe in myself for sure. But as well as like them sitting there and talking about it, telling me like they believe in me as well to like be able to just bounce back junior college, and then and that's what it said. Like I'm gonna be able to have Power 5 scholarships as long as I keep doing what I'm doing and handling my grades. Because
Right.
they was like, that was our problem. Like
Right.
we had to settle for this because we didn't take care of school, and they showing me stuff like how they had offers from Nevada, like other like D1 schools, but they didn't handle grades. So I'm like, all right. So they teaching me up on junior college. I didn't know nothing about it. So I'm like, all right. So they like, yeah, we could connect you to some of our coaches because they all went to like a couple of different schools, but they all knew about one another because they played one
Mhm.
another. So, um, so I'm like, all right. So I start talking to some of their coaches. Like it's like junior college out in California, SoCal, like Saddleback Community College, like Ventura Community College, like Mount Sac Community College. So I'm like, all right. So I heard them three coaches out. So Mount Sac coach stood out to me. One, he was poly, so I knew like, you know what I'm saying? I didn't really know of Polynesians like that, but like what I heard about they rep is that they gonna give you the 100, the truth.
Right. They gonna keep it
And
solid.
they keep it 100 with you
Yeah.
and tell you like, you know what I'm saying? What's going on. So as soon as I sent them some film of like me in practice and me out of high school. Like as soon as I got on call with him, he was like, he told me like, you a Pac-12 running back. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, hold on, like, what you mean by that? Like, you know what I'm saying? Because you know how sometimes, some guys take
Mhm.
it to offense. Like, what you
Mhm.
mean? No, I can't play in the SEC or something like that. He's like, nah, what I mean by Pac-12 running backs, they just guys that's fast, this and that, and most of them, like you, he's like, you can do it all. Like you can play every down. So I'm like, all right. He was like, you gonna end up in the Pac-12. You come here and you do what you do and handle your business. So I'm like, all right. He told me how hard it would be, bro. Like how y'all seen Last Chance U and that Laney College guys sleeping in their cars and all that. It was the same way over there in SoCal. Like it's no scholarships. So he told me that out the gate. Like it's no scholarships. He was just like, we can help you, try to help you get in-state tuition and stuff like that. But some things that you gotta like do and take care of to get that in-state tuition. It helped me keep my FAFSA and stuff like that. But at first, when I'm out there, like I'm out of state tuition. So like, you gotta pull out a loan. You know what I'm saying? You gotta like do what you gotta do to make ends meet, right? So I go out there, bro. It's like 9 running backs, bro, like ahead of me already. Like I'm like, and I don't really care because I'm just like, I'm ready like to see what this about. Take on. They help me out with like housing, as in like hook me up with it. But you stand with guys like you can't really trust though.
Right.
So like me, I'm not like going on leases and stuff like that because I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know the guys that like got eviction type stuff on their name and stuff just because they're trying to make, something shake. So guys up and leave. They don't stay. Man, it's just crazy. So I go out there, man, and like I said, 9 running backs ahead of me. So I work my way up. I'm about my first year. I'm about third running back on the depth chart. Coach say you're gonna be third down back. You can catch. You the biggest back of them all, the tallest, and you block. And he like, so basically I took that as like, I gotta earn the trust. I gotta earn. Everything in my life so far I had to earn. So that's what I really appreciate about my journey. So I'm like, okay, I gotta earn that. I gotta earn some carries, which is fine. It's fine. So we're going through mid-season. I think we solid though. We probably like 3-2 or something at that point. No knock to the running backs that was ahead of me. Them still my guys, but they had some injuries, banged up a little bit too. So it's like, and they've trying to play through it because everybody trying to make it out.
Right.
But I was, asked my coach, like, what I got to do to get some carries. So the crazy part is my freshman year there, like my first year there, we coming against like, I played Rashard Stevenson.
Okay.
Me and him in the same like conference type deal. So I played Rashard Stevenson, running back that was with the Patriots. And we know, like he a problem dog. Like he going for like 220 a game. So like he like a problem dog. So he out there killing us though. He give us like two like 40 type deal.
Easy.
Like killing us, dog. Like killing us. But he was like same how he is big now, tank, bro. He a tank. So we like so me, coach give me some carries. Man, I just know, like, I think my first carry, bro, I broke that thing for like 50. I take it to the crib.
Sound like me in JUCO. Oh God.
Hey, I'm trying to tell you, I break that thing for like 50, take it to the crib. Man, I end up like 4 carries with like 120 yards in a tub. After that, coach said, yeah. After that, coach said, you rolling. So we rolling. I'm still rotating though and stuff like that. Of course, because like you trying to get everybody out of JUCO. So it's cool. But it's like, all right, now you the guy, you the starter, just like that. So then now that's coming over like, into my second year during college. Like, it's like, I knew like, yeah, like I'm sitting down. I'm like, I got to be the leader and I'm going to be the man. I'm going to be the man. Like, I got to be the man. I got to, like the team kind of like go as far as I go. Like, I got to be the best player on the team. So I got to show the guys too. Like, the guys got to see me. So, man, I'm grinding. I'm putting in work. Mind you, on top of that, though, like, bruh, I'm kind of bouncing from house to house because some dudes just leaving. I mean, I done slept in abandoned cribs, bro. I done slept like literally like on the floor, like no bed, like, you know what I'm saying? Like in a corner. I slept in a house with like 13 guys, like 2-bedroom, bro. Like you got to find your little space in the, bro. It's like crazy.
Bro, that's what people don't realize about JUCO, bro. Like, I had it better than that.
Yeah.
But I know out west, the JUCOs there, the worst thing is the housing. Like I got a lot of homies that have been in JUCO and they say that's the worst thing. But like just JUCO in itself, bro, like to have that mentality, like it's a survival, bro. Right. It's teaching you how to survive.
For sure. And that's what
if you make it out of JUCO, you're gonna be all right in life.
In life, because you went through some tough, bro. You already went through like, bro, you damn near already went through hell.
For real.
So like, bro, like I bouncing from house to house. I'm sleeping in an abandoned house. I got to go to the other homie house to like wash my, wash my butt, wash my
Mm-hmm.
ass type deal. Man, like it's just like bad, and I'm just like I can't live like this. I meet this guy like, cause my mom, she trying to do the best she can, but they can't really,
Mm-hmm.
And my mom, she didn't want me to go during college. She was like, "Nah, play it safe." Like I'm 18 years old. I got to go home and tell my mom that like I left. I'm
Right.
leaving like D2 to go to dream college out in California. They ain't got nothing, no scholarships. Had her talk to the coach and all that. She never wanted me to leave, and like and she tried to tell my family. So my family members like, "Nah, Shad, you shouldn't go." Like basically, my whole family was against it.
Mm-hmm.
Cause they like, nah. My mom biggest thing too was she didn't want me to regret it. But I was
Right.
just told her like at 18, bro, it's like life is about taking risks. Like if I regret it though, that's on me. Like I
Right.
wouldn't put
You
that on
be able
none
to
of
live with
y'all.
yourself.
Yeah.
Right.
So like I
That's
gotta,
that.
you know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Like
That's
that's
real.
on me. Like I can't
Facts.
put that on y'all. Like this is my life. This is what I chose to do. But I don't want to at least regret never trying or something. Like, never trying to like, make it out or give my all. So like I
Feel
said,
you on
man, I'm
that.
bouncing from crib to crib. Man, I meet this man, bro. It's crazy. Like I'm walking through this parking lot. I got a tank top on, some shorts. He my god pops now to this day. Like we talk every week. We talk a lot. Never met this man in my life. Never knew him. He went to Coffeyville, out in Kansas, the Jayhawk League, but he's from Florida too. That's crazy. He's from Florida, bruh. So I meet this man. I'm just walking, shorts on, slides like this, tank top, bruh. Like a little taper fro. And I'm walking to 7-Eleven. It's a Denny's right there by the 7-Eleven. He like stopped me, like, you know how we kind of are though. He stopped me though, like, like young boy, you ball? You ball? You look like you're a ball player.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, yeah, I play ball, try to keep it pushing, cause I'm like, I don't know
You ain't
you,
from
bro.
right,
Yeah,
right.
I ain't from out here, okay? So he like, just he said something else like about ball and stuff like that. Like, yeah, this like that, man. I used to get down back in the day and all that too. Like, and all this. And he was just like starting a conversation. He was cool. So like he did something, caught my attention. So I stopped rap with him. He like, like, let me just rap with you, bro, young boy, just like that. Like, I don't want nothing. I'm just, here to just rap with you, figure out some stuff. So right, this man, so I rap with him for a little bit. He like, take this $20. I know how it could be.
Mm.
I went JUCO, just like that. But I was like, blah. And I'm looking at him like, nah, but my mom, nah, I don't, I don't do handouts.
Mm-hmm.
So like, he like, nah, it's okay. I don't ever want nothing else, nothing from you. Like to this day, still right now, like he don't ask me for nothing. So like, he's like, I don't want nothing from you, just like that. I just, what I'm saying, I just like to pay it forward, man. Pay it forward in life.
That's real.
So I'm like, all right. I took the $20. Like, all right. And then he was like, let me get your number, this and like that, because like, he was like, I work such and such, and I get stuff like food and groceries and stuff like that, and I can bring it to y'all crib and stuff like that. So he texted me just like that, send me pictures of like all the stuff he got, grocery stuff like that. And I'm looking at my phone like, hold on, but like, oh, how can I trust this man?
Yeah, what's
Like,
the catch?
yeah,
Yeah.
like, you know what I'm saying? Like, how can I trust this man? So, I'm just going off a leap of faith type deal. Like, all right, God, I'm gonna try it. I'm always a guy like I'm gonna try it. Like I go off a leap of faith.
Mhm.
Like, I see the good in people. So, regardless, I'm gonna see the good. If I get burnt, it's life, man.
Mhm.
So I tried out, man. Next thing you know, man, he bringing us groceries, like got me a bed. I ain't sleeping on the floor no more, bruh. Like he got me, bruh, getting the crib stuff, like, and I'm like, what? That's crazy. Cause he like, yeah, like anybody I know I would never have him sleeping on the floor at all. So like you can't be sleeping on the floor if you rocking with me.
That's love.
Yeah. And I'm like, man, I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? This like that. And so, cause at first we text, I'm thinking this man crazy, dog. Like, I'm like, I can't trust this dude. But man, he doing everything he say, right? So then he hooked me up, like, cause he worked, he was like a manager or something. It was crazy, like at a waste company, like he big time, like up in there, and at the company, like he helping me like pay some of my rent, a portion of my rent, just like that. Like I have to work jobs, like of
Mhm.
course to like maintain rent, like. My people can't really help me like that. They trying to make it themselves and
Mhm.
living above means and stuff like that, trying to do their thing. So like at first, the first job I had was like a sign holding. Toys R Us, they was going out of business at that time. I'm holding a sign on the block all day, like on the corner, like, the toys discount for sale, going out of business. So I got to stand there. I just headphones in, trying to, make the most of it,
Mhm.
smiling. And I'm just telling myself as this like all these jobs, as I'm working all these jobs, I'm gonna get to the rest of them. But I'm just telling myself like, yeah, I can't live life like this, bro. Like this is not like, how I'm supposed to live life. But I'm appreciating it because God is showing me like, like if you want something, you gotta go, you gotta go take it, really. Like, you gotta go grab that. So like I said, towards our first job, the next I meet him, he put me with a temp agency, like People Ready. So that's just like anytime I want it, I can, if I had time, okay, go get a job for some hours and give me some bread. I'm working at like I'm working at a warehouse now, like furniture warehouse, or just like loading some warehouses that, you load the truck, stuff like that. So it was all kinds of things like that. And I got this crazy story I'm finna get to about me getting burnt by a guy. But so I'm working at all them. So I'm getting bread, I'm getting this. So now at this point, I'm in kind of like a cool home. I wouldn't say all the way stable. I'm in a cool home too, like not abandoned no more. A couple of my homies. It was a good amount of us, but then a couple guys like got to leave. Some of them graduated, graduating early and things like that. So um so I'm working, and this is my second year. So I'm gonna be honest, like I'm working, like as I'm going to school, as I'm killing, bro. Like I come out my second year out the gate just killing, like 12 carries, 115, 2 tubs. Excuse me, going against like the number one like JUCO safety. Like I remember, like he was like getting offers from like Oklahoma, all that. Like so, I'm like, oh yeah, this is it. Like this games like this is how you get offers. So
Yeah.
I come out gate killing. So now I'm starting to get phone calls like, yo, we want to offer you. It's HBCUs now. Like, okay, we want to offer you. Like you real deal. So I'm getting my first offers. So I'm like telling my moms, and I'm like, you like happy low key. Like yeah, okay, like this is kind
It's
of
working out.
what you wanted.
Right.
So at the same time as I'm doing that, I'm working like I said, Bob's Furniture, just warehouse jobs, bro. I mean, I can keep naming them for People Ready out in California, LA. And so I'm still killing. I meet these guys. I meet this guy because we kind of need help with rent again too. And so I meet this guy, and he was cool. We worked the same job for a minute with one another. We worked together. So it's kind of like we building trust a little bit low key. Like, okay, I can like mess with this guy and just like that. So we talking about all kinds of stuff, and he talking about how he got this and got that, and it's like I kind of don't believe him, but it's like I'm also like I said, I see the good in people, so I'm gonna help him. So we got a good amount of money for rent, but we needed the other half. So I go home, I tell the guys like, all right, bro, this guy said he can help us with the other half. I forgot what happened. We end up like he was like, just give me the half. Y'all got it. I'm gonna write a check for the full type deal. And then that's like, look at your face, just look. But us young,
Yeah.
and they trusted me,
Right,
man.
right.
So like, and I'm like,
You
and they
just
like,
trying
and
to
they
get, you
like
trying
that
to make
low
sure
key,
everybody can
yes,
be good.
and they just like you, like that same face, like shot. And I'm like, I believe like he'll write it. So they gave me their portion of the rent. I gave my portion of the rent. We all put our portion of the rent in there. We got burned. Send them our half. Check never came, just like that. God disappeared. So, it just taught you life lessons, but I'm still the same guy. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I still give people the benefit of the doubt, bro, because it's like, it's just life, man. Like, you live and you learn. Some people ain't got good intentions and pure intentions, but some people do.
Right.
So we was kind of sick because now we out of a crib. So now same stuff. We got to bounce this and like that, as well as like we playing ball. You know what I'm saying? Like we playing ball.
That's the craziest part.
Yes.
All this is while still being a student athlete.
Yes, playing ball. Got to go to school. Got to make grades, things like that. So, bro, so we got to find a new crib. So we doing that right, man. We come out. I'm killing too. One game, like I come out this one game. I go like I think 20 carries for like 250. Yeah, like 2-3 touchdowns. That's against a big school too. We both ranked. We lost though in like 30 seconds or something. Crazy. Like drove the field like 30 seconds. Coach, I think we had a little time left though. Coach, tried to run a trick play to me. And it was like the hook and ladder, man. And I think I dropped the ball though. Like he pitched it to me, I dropped the ball. I got it back, but it was just, after you drop the ball too, like you can't really work because now everybody in pursuit. It's over. Like, so I kind of, I was boo-hooing, bruh. I was boo-hooing. Like, I ain't gonna lie, like I love football so much. Like, I was like, no disrespect, no knock, but like I was like Jason Kelsey type shit. Like on the field, just chilling, like crying. Then that whole night, like crying. At this time, I had like my shorty. She the mother of my child now. I had my shorty, and we was together, but I had my shorty, and I was boo-hooing, just hurt. Cause I'm like, you put the blame on yourself.
Right.
Like I'm the best player.
Right,
Like,
right, right.
come on, bro. Like I'm supposed to win that game, bro. Like, so and I don't never blame nobody else. I
Mhm.
don't never blame. I just take, full accountability. Like I could have done more.
Mhm.
I should have done more. The game shouldn't be like that, man. I think then I got Deshaun Foster. He the head coach of UCLA now. He played there. Big running back, played for Panthers. He come the next like week, come into the office, man. He got on like he real LA dude, like got on like a chain, like the little jersey we be
Mhm.
wearing with an outfit. And we all in the meeting room. We kind of like see him walking through because he got to walk in through the meeting room to go talk to the coaches. But we like, who is this guy? Like, maybe he played here before because he looked, too like gangster type deal, like too like us. Like,
Mhm.
if we step out, dress type deal. Next thing you know, I get called into the office. We introduce each other, Deshaun Foster, Rashad White, just like that, running backs, yada yada. Coaches, we sit down, we talking. He like, we interested, just like that. We normally don't come get junior college guys, but UCLA, but you know what I'm saying? We interested in you, like you a real deal. You in the backyard. So he's like, I'm gonna watch you at practice day, things like that. I go out of practice that day. I still do the same thing, things like that. And next thing you know, like the next day, they're like, yeah, we want to offer you blase blah. He record me, go back. They like, we want to offer you blase blah. So I take that visit there. So now I'm like, I'm gonna take an unofficial visit there in the next couple weekends. So now I'm like, yeah, okay, I got my first Power 5 offer.
Mhm.
Like that's what I was looking for. So now I'm like, all right, they're gonna keep rolling in, things like that. So I was like committed to UCLA for like, because I had ended up committing when I took that unofficial. I'm gonna be honest, this is us. It's on the camera. I didn't want to commit. I didn't want to commit. My
But
mom, them,
you had to
like
lock
I
it
said, the
in.
same. Thank you.
You
They
had to
like
lock it in.
play it safe
Right.
all the time, but I
Right.
didn't want to commit. Like I'm sitting there talking to Chip Kelly, um, and this on my daughter. Like I'm talking to Chip Kelly, and I'm just like, it's football games on. I'm hearing them though. I'm a respectful man, but I just don't kind of like, because of course you got to keep recruiting, but I don't
Mhm.
like that approach. Like
Right.
when like a coach tell you like, well, we got to keep recruiting. We coming to you first because we only got a limited amount of scholarships. But I'm like, if y'all really want me though, like y'all got a
It don't
scholarship
matter.
for me,
Right.
yeah, for me, regardless. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, are you telling everybody, like everybody else you recruiting the same thing? Like, and I'm not saying you probably not, but still, when you really want a guy,
It
that
don't.
scholarship
Yeah.
is for that
Regardless.
guy.
Yeah.
So um I'm like, okay, that kind of like threw me off a little bit. So I'm like, okay, nah, I'm still just gonna focus. I got like 5 games left. I'm trying to, win something. I'm trying to bring back a championship to Mount Sac. I appreciate the offer and I appreciate this. And but I'm just, I got a season I still gotta finish. Like it's still a lot of time left, a lot of games left that I'm
Mhm.
just focused on right now in this moment. Like I stay in the moment. So then tell my mom and them that. I talked to Deshaun Foster, and then so I end up my mom and them like play it safe, commit. So I end up committing. I'm committed, and when I commit, my word is my bond. My mom
Right.
always raised me that way. Like whatever, my word is my bond. Like if I say I'm gonna do this, then I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do my best of my ability. Like sometimes life happens and I can't do it, but I'll make up for it. So so I do that right. So I commit. So I'm committed to them for like literally like half of my season throughout probably like January or so, end of January. But other schools is offering and rolling
Mhm.
in now. So I'm like, I'm getting offers from heck of schools. Like this all new, like to me. So I'm like this and that. And so one school, I know it's crazy because my only visit in college, like from JUCO college, out of all my offers, I only visited Boise State.
You only
That's
saw
crazy. I only
what?
visit Boise State because COVID had happened.
Ah.
So like I was gonna visit a lot of more schools, like Utah, a lot of more schools, like Texas Tech, a lot of more schools I had offers from. But Boise State was the only one I visited. The crazy part is I go visit Boise State because they wanted me to come so bad. Like they wouldn't take no for an answer, regardless. So I called Deshaun, and then I had to start thinking to myself, like, bro, you ain't gonna never get this back in life. So like you could be committed to
Yeah.
UCLA. You gave me your word, but you still should go and
Experience it.
take this. Yeah, take
Right.
these because you ain't never getting this back. Like you ain't gonna like, regardless of what it is, the league, how it go, it ain't nothing like this.
Mhm.
They put you up and they treat you, like royalty type deal. So I take the visit to Boise State. Boise State, I forgot what happened. Like end of their season, this like that. man, they find out like some quarterback hurt. They tell me like, yeah, like the offer we have for you, it got to go to another like quarterback. And I'm like, what? We need another quarterback. So I'm like, what? Like, but I'm like, I appreciate it. Like, y'all got my mom and my brother out here. We all like hotel rooms by ourselves, like heck of snacks, stuff like that, though, low key. But I'm kind of like, what? So I'm like, all right, kind of whatever type deal. So I tell my coaches that at Mount Sac, bro, they was so hot. They was so upset about that one. So then I'm still getting other offers, things like that. So COVID hit. Everybody ain't got spring practice no more. You know, they shut down the whole world basically in football. So I do that. And then so I'm just chilling now, training, just chilling. I graduated from school already. I'm just chilling. I'm taking extra classes just to have extra classes for when I transfer so I could graduate when I get to wherever school I'm going to. So I'm just chilling. Like I said, still get them out offers, still coaches approaching me. And I get about to May. I'm making the linger. I get about to May. I'm deciding. I'm deciding between a few schools. Like what I got. Like, I mean, my top school at that point was like Texas Tech, Tennessee. Crazy part. I'm considering Utah State. New Mexico was in there. I'm talking to Brian Urlacher, so on the phone. So New Mexico in there. Like I'm just considering schools now. And then I think my coach, I got a coach named Lenny Rodriguez. He from my junior college. Bro, I love all the coaches from my junior college, bro. Real deal. Got like so much love for them. But he from my junior college, linebacker coach. He coached Antonio Pierce. So he called me like, yeah, Antonio Pierce now want to like talk to you. So I'm listening because they at Arizona State, Herm Edwards and all them at this time, Marvin Lewis. So I'm like, all right, like, you know, that's fine. So we get on the phone. He like, such and such, we want to have a Zoom meeting with you. We know things shut down, things like that. We want to, you know, give our pitch to you. We want you. So, you know, we get on the Zoom call. It's like me, my mom on there. I put my mom on there, like Herm, all the coaches really on there, OC on there. And so we just talking, we just chopping up shop, getting to know one another. You know how to go. And so we do that, right? And then after my mom want me to commit there, like, oh, just go. She think Herm Edwards and Tony Dungy. She like, they both look alike. And I'm like, yeah, I know, but like, you know, I'm like, but that's Herm. And so she know like the meaning of it, but she's like, yeah, it's no brainer. I'm like, all right, mom, I'm, you know, most likely finna commit. Just like give it some time though. It's all about situation too.
Yeah.
And they had the best like opportunity and situation. Just coaching staff, the experience. A lot of guys play in the league. So I called them back a couple days later, like, oh yeah, I'm coming. And so they had just picked up like a 5-star running back, a 4-star. Like, so I'm hearing all this noise. You know how it be. And they're my guys too, though. Like, no knock. Like, they gonna see this. Like, they my guys. We talked still too. Like, my boy Daniel and my boy Chip. Danny is at Washington and Chip is at Kentucky right now. So we competing, dog. They some dogs though. Like we competing. We going there competing. We doing our thing. At that time though, they was still young, and at that time I was like, you know, I'm like, I got 2 years left. Like, you know, my mindset different. Like I got 2 years left. Like, you know what I'm saying? Now. So it's now. Like I got to get it right now. And no knock to them. Like it was like that's my mindset. Like, and
but
I was
your
like,
mindset already like that because at JUCO too, that's the mindset. So you already coming in with that.
And then you like, I ain't, you know, you just so confident in yourself, so believing in yourself. To me, like my mindset was also like, nah, I ain't letting no freshman outbeat me or outwork me or get that job over me type deal.
Not after all the stuff I had to do.
Facts.
All the jobs you had to work, nah, it wasn't going down like that.
At all. So I go in there, man, I'm killing, things like that. Okay, I earned a starting job. Bro, it's 2020, so you know how COVID hit. You remember guys had to petition, bro, just to get 10 games. Like SEC, Big Ten, we all petition now because they talking about just canceling the season. So Pac-12, they gave us 6 games. 6 games, 2020. We played 4 because our team got hit with COVID too. We played 4 games. I had like 48 carries, and they can look this up and see the film on this. I had 48 carries for like 500 yards. I'm averaging like 11, some yards per carry my first year in college. And 4, I only played 4, right? I got a half a bin in 4 games. I got like 8 catches for like 200 yards.
Damn.
Bro, I'm like coming out the scene, like killing, just like that. So I'm like, all right, yeah. But my mindset was saying, like, we had like Jaden Daniels, Heisman winner, my brother, my boy. We got Ricky Pearsall. We got some guys, bro, young guys too, like Johnny Wilson, Florida State. Like we having some guys, bro, on the team. And I'm like, nah, I got to be the best player on this team. Like, let's not get to the defensive side. Like, we got Jack Jones. the DB. We loaded DeAndre Pierce. Bro, we are we are loaded, like, and we really should have won more games than we did win.
Mhm.
Like, we should have been up there, but we tricked that off. So yeah, 6 games. I mean, I played 4 games. I had my stats right. So then I come out my second year, like, all right, like, it's time, like, same stuff. Like, you got to be the best player on the team.
Mhm.
So I come out. It's all right. Like, like, I'm having a cool start, but it's not like, like same like with Patrick Mahomes type deal. Like, not comparing me to him, but like, when you come out and you put up 5,000 yards or so and 50-something touchdowns, now when you do the great stuff still that quarterbacks normally do, it's like kind of like, like
Yeah, a
like
little bit less
yeah,
because you
you
set the
like
bar so high
you're
for
not the
yourself.
same
Right.
type. So I set the bar so high for self. So I'm killing, but I ain't 10 yards per carry, 11 yards per carry, 12 yards per carry now. I'm like 6, 7. So it's like, you kind of hard on yourself. You
Right.
like, and I mean, my mom hard on me. And I had some games that slipped. So I come out my first half of the season. I come out, I'm all right. I text my guy, Pops, I call him. We talk on the phone. I'm like, yeah, I think I'm gonna have to, because COVID granted you another year. So I think I'm gonna have to come back to college another year. Still like 5 or so games left. My guy Pop's like, man, just relax, just chill, bro. Like, you got 5 games left, just like that. So he like, it's all gonna click. Just keep going, keep doing the work that you're doing. You see the work you put it in. We see it, I see it, and just keep going. Trust me, keep your head down, keep grinding. So then, man, the next like 4 games, bro, I think it's USC. I get him like 200. 200. I give him like 200 rushing, 50 catching, 3 touchdowns. Next game, Washington, give him like 180 rushing, 40 receiving, 200 something, 3 touchdowns or something. Come back, win. We come back, beat them. I forgot. Game after that, like, I just started going like for 200, this and that. So now then I'm getting buzzed, things like that. So now it's like, all right, cool. So we went out, we solid. Herm, we already know they like, you don't need to play in the bowl game, don't play, just like that. So I'm like, all right, cool. Like, I made it out the whole time. AP on my head, Antonio Pierce, he always on my head, but he just coaching me up, being on my head, things like that. So like, I started getting a lot of buzz, man. And
Wait, AP was your running back coach?
No, AP was the linebackers coach,
Okay,
defense
okay.
coordinator up there at Arizona State. So my coach was Sean Aguano, bro. He's a great coach, one of the best running back coaches I've had for sure in life, for real. But so then I start getting all the buzz. Agents start really, and I was messing with I had agents before the season, of course, too, though. But then yeah, like, and then I'm just nailing it down, man. Things like that. Best thing for me, just grinding in that mindset. And my agent who I had chose was just like, yeah, you got like a couple teams that's in love with you, things like that. Me, then you know how it go, like Senior Bowl, stuff like that. And I'm thinking like, nah,
Still
I ain't gonna
rising.
go. Yeah, I'm like, you think I should go? Like, at this point, like, I'm training, like, I'm fast, I'm explosive, but when you test out your 40 at the facility you training at, like, I went to Exos. So I chose to go to Exos out in Arizona, man. Great trainers out there too, bro. They helped me out a lot. It got me to kind of where I am today. But I'm testing out my 40. I think first time I ran my 40, I was like 4.8, 4.9. I know, right? So that's what I'm looking at. I'm like, hold on now, time out. Like, I'm running past people in the Pac-12. I'm like, and they like, yeah, you are, you fast, but this, you running against them
Right.
beams now. Like,
Right.
it ain't them players. Like, you running against them beams now. And I always thought like I was faster football wise. You know what I'm saying though? Like, with a ball in my hand,
facts.
yeah, you ain't trying to get
Because it's
tackled.
fear, man. Yeah, that's
yeah.
why everybody always want to know why you run fast.
Why
Because
football
scared.
speed is different than that 40. So
Facts.
yeah, then so we just training, we grinding. They seen the passion in me. Like, I'm like, but I'm not 4.8. You know what I'm saying? And they were saying that, like, yeah, you not 4.8 at all. Like, everybody I was training with, even like you not 4.8. So we train, I'm grinding. So I had to think like, do I go to the Senior Bowl or do I keep training? Like, is it like gonna play a little role in me not like running like the 40 I want to run? And my agent like, go to the Senior Bowl. Like, you should go. Like, people ain't the scouts, the teams, the GMs, all them people, they ain't seen you yet. And people, like, it was a speculation of, obviously how tall I am, just like that. Like, the combine, I still be mad at the combine. They said I'm 6 foot something. Like, I'm taller than 6 foot.
They always
So
be trying
be trying to do
cuff
some,
the inches and
like and it's crazy. We care about that, bro.
Right.
Like, we want that. Like, give me like,
Yeah,
you know
don't
what I'm
cuff
saying?
my
When I'm
inch, nah.
for
Half
sure.
inch.
But then some guys like you, like I'm taller than. Oh, he's 6'1".
Right.
What?
Right.
Let's stand next to each other and redo this thing real
Yeah.
quick. But yeah, so I'm like, all right, so I go there Senior Bowl, man. It was just great experience, man. It was for me, it was great. Like a lot of guys be like, I don't really. For me, it was great. And like you playing ball, man. So like, what more can you complain for? I mean, you got the meetings, you up late night. Don't get me
Mhm.
wrong, just talking to teams stuff like that. But this is what you wanted in life. So for me, like literally, I had no complaints. Like
Right.
this is what I wanted. So I go there, man. I'm like, I'm honestly, I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm killing. Like I'm killing at the Senior Bowl. And so I'm gonna be honest, like I wouldn't, I ain't trying to play in that game, man. I'm like, I ain't trying to play in
You
that
just wanna
game.
practice.
Yeah, I just wanted to practice. So I
Mhm.
killed in practice all week, literally. Like, I'm like one of the top 5, top 3 fastest time. Like I break a run, blah, blah, blah. Like I get out of there like 22 or something, 21 something, 21-8 or something like that. One of the fastest times. So um I'm like, I'm trying to get out of there. Some of the running backs I was with though, they of course they got out of there. So now we down to a couple guys, and I'm like 2 or so, 3, and I'm like, I can't leave this guy hanging. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's just who I am. I told
Yeah.
you I am. Like, I'm a good guy, so I'm like, I can't leave this guy hanging. So I play in the game. It was cool though. It was fun. Same thing. Like guys ain't trying to hurt each other, but we balling, we
Mhm.
competing,
Mhm.
So we'd end up doing that. I believe we end up winning too, and it was just cool. It was a great experience. So then after that, like I just started like getting more and more buzz. Like, all right, like this guy, the size, the everything about him, the routes, the how he run the ball and stuff like that. It's all there. And so my agent, we're going through now, same thing. You go through teams. Some teams want you to come on a visit, then you got the combine. So now it's like, what he gonna run type deal. And so I went back to training and my speed was solid. I cut it down now to like 4 or 5 or so
Mhm.
in training before I would go test at the combine. So I'm kind of still speculating like, and I'm cut it down to like low 4.5 though. Like, I'm on the verge of that 4.4. And so I'm talking to my trainers at Exos, Nick Hill, great dude, bro. Cold at what he do. And he say, and we talking, he was like, like I think you should run. You gonna crack it. You gonna crack it, bro. Like, your body gonna be more fresher
Mhm.
when you get a couple days of just, and then you come in there and work with me, like, how dudes do and during the combine, you in there working in a hotel, like in a ballroom on your starts and stuff like
Mhm.
that. Like it's crazy, like in shoes or on feet.
Yeah.
But you in there getting it in. And they putting down tape, right?
Right.
That's crazy, right? So we doing that. He like, you gonna crack it. But I'm still like, I don't know. Like, if I could just run against instead of laser, just the
Right.
hand time
Yeah.
out. So I'm like, I don't know. But then I go and I'm like, and I tell myself, like, all right, you go, like, you can't keep saying you don't know. You gotta figure it out. So I'm like, yeah, because teams like they like you gonna do everything.
Mhm.
And I'm like, all right, yeah, I'm doing everything. Like I'm gonna do everything. So I go out there, man. I crack it, man. My first run though was like 4.53. My second one was like 4.47, 4.48.
Mm.
So I crack it. I'm like, all right, cool. After that, the drills, all that
So
football stuff is
easy,
light. Yeah,
yeah.
I'm
That's
the drills.
yeah.
That's stuff light. That was fun. So, and I cracked that. Then it's cool. Like I answered that. Like, okay, yeah, he do got speed. Like, so. I mean, I was just really checking off all the boxes and stuff like that. I got a crazy experience though at my pro day, like, cause I didn't really do nothing at my pro day but drills
Mhm.
now. Like, I did show y'all everything, but I didn't do the cone drill. I don't think. I didn't do the shuttle or the cone drill because it was like 1 a.m. Like it was a lot of backs, bro. It's like 1 a.m. when we done, right? So none of the backs did the cone or L drill, I think. Do the cone or the shuttle or whatever at the combine. So I think a lot of guys did that at their pro day. Me,
Mhm.
I came into my pro day like I kind of answer the boxes, like guys see how I move. Like I'm cool then. Like I ain't
Mhm.
doing it. Like, should have did it at the thing. Like, to me. So my biggest thing for my pro day, because they make you like bench before you run now. It was weird because it used to be on different days, but now
Mhm.
they make you bench before you run. So my trainer Nick Hill was telling me like if you like I think you should run at the combine and bench at pro day.
Right.
So I'm like, all right. So I bench at pro day, answer that, like 23 reps, cool, take it. Um, and then like I'm like, all right, cool. Now I'll just do drills. So some of the scouts like, are you gonna do your cone or your shuttle? And I'm like, nah, I'm just, I'm doing drills though. That's cool. I'm happy with that. I'm best with that. You can see how I move and cut with the drill, like, the cone or whatever like that. So, some of them were like, all right, like when you don't get drafted, such and such, where you want to, or this like that, then you know why and this like that. And I'm like, you got it. Like you got it. Like one of them told me something crazy. I forgot. Like Yeah, he like told me something crazy.
Right.
Like, you ain't gonna get drafted just because you think you like. And I'm like, I'm literally not respecting. I'm not tripping. Like, he not in my head or nothing. I'm like, appreciate you talking to me, sir.
Mhm.
And then I got another scout like, yeah, don't worry about them. Like, like, do your thing, bro. You check boxes, do your thing. So then now I'm going into that phase, bro. And then it just got me to be blessed. I mean, my agent said though, like when I'm doing this whole process, my agent, his name Blake Barris, man, he said like, he based out of Minnesota. He said like, two teams that love you, the Cardinals and the Buccaneers. Like that love you. Like you gonna end up going to either one of them in the third round.
Dang.
And so I'm chilling too, like draft party out in Arizona. Bunch of my family come out, have them come out. I got some wonderful people I met out in Arizona because of like ties and connections. They like my uncle, auntie now. Always there for me. So we had the party at their house. And just great time. Me, I ain't gonna lie to you, I'm not even tripping. Like, family, they the ones that's like looking at the
Yeah.
screen. I'm just chilling. Like I'm putt golf, shooting hoops. Like I'm, at the crib, swimming. Like I'm just having a good time. And then like, my phone ring as I'm doing all that. And they like cut the music down just like that. Cause I ain't even say, I'm just letting them party. I just
Yeah.
go off. They like cut the music down though. Like, where Rashad go? I'm just off to the side. They like, yeah. And then so they, all like bum rush me and stuff like that. Coach Bowles and them call me, Jason White and them call me like, yo, such and such. We selecting you. This and that. The whole time, like my agent really already noticed because he communicated with them. It's
Mhm.
crazy. Like he communicates. So he's telling like my homie. So because after I get drafted, the call, my homies come over there and tell me like, yeah, bro, your agent was over there already just saying like, yeah, they was taking you right there. They just text them.
He's on it.
And then Arizona said, because they had 2 picks in the third round, if the Buccaneers didn't take you right there, they was gonna take you. Like it was just crazy. So just that whole experience, and that's how I got here, bro. Like,
Dang, man, that's a journey, boy. That's a journey. So let's go. Okay, boom, we in the league now.
People
Like,
don't know it all the time. And then they don't know I went D2 out of high school. Don't know nobody ever know
that's
that.
the crazy part. So boom, I read something online that they was saying you didn't get selected as the best player in Kansas City.
Oh yeah, but
And
I was heard about that. Like
Yeah,
my
I
year, I
seen.
just told y'all I had like I told y'all what I had. Like I had 85 carries for like 1,325 yards. So I'm averaging 16, 17 yards per carry, right? Then on top of that, I got it ain't even like crazy. It's like 30 receptions or something. I got like 775 receiving yards. So like I got 2,000 all purpose, to over 2,000 all purpose. Then I mean, you think about it, I had probably about like 20 something touchdowns. Like yeah, and I didn't get.
You didn't win it.
No, I was hurt, crying.
But was you said the article says you wasn't a finalist?
Not at all. That's the thing. Like I was a semifinalist.
That's crazy.
I wasn't even a finalist, bro.
But bro, even somebody with those numbers, bro, like to not have no Division I scholarships is mind blowing.
Yeah, that's what I said.
And
That's
you had
why-
grades and everything.
Yes, that's why I said yeah, because that's how I went D2. I was NCAA qualified, so that's why I said like I gotta show y'all and find this footage for real.
Yeah.
Because like I gotta show y'all because like it's crazy because like I can't even like I'm not even finna like you don't want to speak up on here if you ain't like it's just facts though. Like
Right.
I'm not like exaggerating my numbers, nothing like that. Like I literally in high school averaged like 15, 16 yards per carry. Like I could call my homie right now. He was one of my O linemen and D linemen. Like he'd say like yes, bro, he was a problem.
Dang, that's crazy, boy. You a diamond in the rough, boy. They overlooked you. I don't know how. And that's crazy because like how you saying like you went to the D2, but you just knew like, see, JUCO for us in Florida when I came out. See, I went to Florida State, but we ain't like JUCO. We ain't have none in Florida. So
Right.
to me, I just thought JUCO was like bad kids. Like that was just the mentality and what I thought JUCO was. But like to know, nah, don't get stuck somewhere you want to be. Just go here for the 2 years, and then you get it's like going like your junior and senior year of high school all over again.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, damn,
That's
like,
what they was coaching me up on. Because I'm saying with you, like I didn't. It's not that I didn't think it was for bad kids. It was just like for me, like I didn't really have no whereabouts. Like I kind of knew, heard of JUCO, but like I didn't like really know no whereabouts at all. Like not even for bad kids or anything, how it worked, things like that. Like I didn't know nothing about it. So like when they was coaching, teaching me, I'm like, oh, that's like just another extra couple years of like high school, basically.
Yeah, man, that's crazy. Like, even your experience in JUCO, like I always hear about the Cali, and I was like, boy, they got it bad.
Bro,
like
bad.
I always thought maybe Cali might have had it
Bad.
good just because like you in Cali. You know what I'm saying?
Bad,
like we was
bro.
on the show,
Bad.
we was in Mississippi. It was just like middle of nowhere Mississippi, but we had somewhere to
Bad.
stay. Like we feel we ain't have to work no job. So like just sitting here listening to you say that, I'm like, damn,
Man,
bro, like
man. Like
that's
yeah,
wild,
like
bro.
you needed like 13 guys in order like to have like your rent at least like 200 or so dollars, 200 something dollars, 300 something dollars. If you didn't have like that many guys, like being honestly, or up there and that many guys, your rent probably splitting. So it's a 2 bedroom. If it's 2 guys in there, you gonna split about like 800 each,
Yeah.
900 a
And
month too.
JUCO, boy, you know,
And you ain't
we
got
ain't really
that,
got it like
yeah,
that.
at
Shit. I
all.
remember dudes used to be always going to the Western Union getting money
Yes,
every
yep.
day.
That's how my godpops was getting me money, yeah.
Damn, that's crazy, man. But I mean, that's testament to you to have that mindset to be like, bro, I'm making it out.
Yeah,
I'm
for
gonna be the
sure.
best because
Like I'm
being
working
the
all
best
them
gonna get me
jobs.
somewhere.
I'm working all them jobs. Like, yeah, bro. Hell no. This ain't me. Like, I mean, my 9 to 5 at least got to be something different. Like, even if it ain't football, like whatever I get my degree in or something, like I gotta like put my best foot forth.
Yeah, but you see, I feel like, when you get blessed with a lot of people ruin that because they don't know what it's like to have nothing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you having to go hold a sign at Toys R Us and just sit there all day for a job
Man.
just to have a roof over your head. Like now God done blessed you with the bag.
Mm-hmm.
So we're like, now I know you gonna be good with your money
Yeah.
because you know what it's like not to have money.
And you just like, for me, my biggest thing, what I always tell people, I'm just in tune with reality and I'm just who I am. Like, I'm gonna always be myself. Like, you feel me? Like, I'm gonna be honest. Like, and this is truth. Like, probably a lot of guys say this or a good amount of guys try to say this on air and stuff like that. But anybody, like I said, anybody, I could call people, like anybody that ever been around me, like, I be out the way. You won't never hear like nobody ever say nothing bad about my name. I don't drink, I don't smoke, bro. I'm just who I am, and I'm
Mhm.
just me. Like, and I'm happy. Like, I'm confident, and I'm confident who I am, and I'm just like, what I'm saying. I'm confident. I'm perfect in my skin. Like, I'm just who I am. And shit, if you don't like me for who I am, or we just don't like, what I'm saying. Like,
Right.
mess with it, like go well, like with our how we moved. And I'm not saying, to me too, that's what people get. Like, I'm not saying like I got homies that drink, I got homies that smoke, but that's just to each
And
his own. That's their
right,
thing, and I
right,
don't knock them for that. Like,
right.
that's their thing, bro. Live your life how you want to live your life, bro. As you should, but you only get one life. For me, that's just who I am. I just chill, man. I just be out the way. I just focus on what I'm trying to do, because it's just like you said. Like, I mean, I did all that journey to get to here, then like we're finna get to it, but to see like the running back market is like this or this and like that, like, you know what I'm saying? Which is like I said, cool to me, because like I said, it's just every little step of the way, like of journeys. Like, how I think of something so small, right? Like, I get to Arizona State, they give me jersey number 21, but they give the freshman running backs, my dogs, they give them single digits. I wanted the
Mhm.
single digits, obviously, because I had a single digit at Mount Sac. But I had to earn that single digit. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? Like, I had to
Mhm.
earn number 3 when I got to
Mhm.
Arizona State. Like, it just every little thing. And me and my boy talk about all the time, like, you always gotta earn something. Like, what I come into here, like Tampa Bay. I won the single digit, of course. Like, they had just changed the rule. I had to earn that, bro. I had
Yeah,
to earn
right,
that one. You know what I'm saying? I
right.
really didn't even want one. I wanted to go back to 3. But then, like, my life and what was happening in my life, I looked up the jersey number 1, and it was just like new beginnings, like a new chapter, like just knew this and knew that. And that's what I just wanted. Like, I was going into a year, I knew that I had the opportunity to be the guy. It's up to me. Like, it's in my hands.
Mhm.
Regardless of what's going on, like, it's in my hands. And we're finna get into it, like the
Mhm.
990, all that. Like, you know what I'm saying? The
Mhm.
the things like that. And you 10 yards away from whatever, like being the first 1,000-yard rusher here in like 8 years. Like, just
Mhm.
stuff like that is what I look at and pay attention to. So, like, for me, I always, when we finna get into it, we rap about it. Like, and I keep it smooth.
That's crazy because I'm much of the same type where I'm into very I don't know I'm a Virgo. I don't know if that got anything to do with it, but like I'm very small detail oriented. But like I know I could pinpoint just because I know what happened for me. Why you are the way you are was when you decided to go to JUCO.
Mm-hmm.
You did what everybody's like, no, I'm safe first. Like, no, I'm gonna bet on me.
Yeah, for
Like I
sure.
feel like
Every
once
time.
you make that jump, in life you good.
Yeah.
Like for me, it was when I chose to leave
Oh,
Florida
you're
State
right.
and go to JUCO, and I was
Right.
by myself. I bet it on me. If this don't work out, that's fine because I did what I needed to do, what I
Yeah.
felt like was right for me. I can't
Yeah.
blame it on nobody
Right.
else. And when you make that commitment to yourself, oh man, it's over
Yeah.
with. It's over with.
That's just how I am. Like I said, we finna get into more of it, but like, bro, I mean, I'm gonna take accountability for anything like I do, you know? Like, right now to me, I can make a lot of excuses I'm on my third OC in 3 years in the league. You know what I'm saying? Like we can make that, but me, I don't care about none of that, bro. Like it's up to me to do what I need to do, bro. Like it's life is it's about situations. Don't get me wrong, but at the same time, it's up to you to make the most of that situation you
Right.
in.
Gotta play the
And
cards you dealt. Gotta
facts.
play the cards you dealt. Still gotta play the winning hand.
Mm-hmm.
So let's get into it, man. What was that welcome to the NFL moment for you?
I say my biggest is crazy, like OTAs and all that, but I say for me, just the mandatory minicamp and I think just like obviously, like the stigma and just who Tom is, man. I mean, obviously he the GOAT. So like I was doing my thing, rookie minicamp OTAs, he just seen like how I work, how I practice this, how much I care about football, love about football. And just for him to before he even come in and like kind of mention me or talk about me, like, yeah, like, this young back I've been hearing so much great stuff about. Like, how he work and how he handle his business, man. That's to me, that's was huge because that's what I pride myself off of. Like I said, like nobody will ever say nothing bad about me, man, and my character and who I am as a man. And that's the biggest thing I always say. Like, if my teammates, if I wanted them to say one thing about me, I wanted to say like Rashad is a great like human being. Like he's a great teammate. He's a great person. Because when people ask me about, we'll probably fit get to Mike. How's this? How's Mike and this? Guess what the first thing I say about them? Mike is a great man, bro.
Off the
So,
field first.
great human being, bro.
Facts. And like I got to, I've been in the locker room and I got to meet those two guys, especially. And it's crazy. My first interaction with Tom was the same way as yours. He came and approached me and he was like, yo, me and BA talked about you. We got a lot of good things we got planned for you. And that just speaks volumes to him because here we looking at him like, bro, this motherfucking GOAT.
This guy that,
But he's so humble enough to walk up to a rookie or me, who was like, that was my second year with the Bucs. I was on the P squad the year before. I got one game, but this is his first year. He still knew who I was.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like to walk into that, be like, damn, like he really set the tone. And like, somebody of that stature, you get to see him work, and he do everything that everybody else do.
Yeah.
I done been in buildings where it's players that's not to that magnitude that's doing other stuff just because, they the starting this, they starting that. But I sat there and watched Tom Brady do everything that everybody else on this team do.
And that's one of my biggest pet peeves, bro. I don't like, you feel me? Like, and it's life, it's football. And and it's not even football to me. It's in a lot of like businesses, organization. Like the guy, like the guys you consider the guys, of course, they're gonna get like different treatment. But I tell coaches all the time, like, nah, I don't really want different treatment. Like, be on my ass like you be on him.
Right.
Be on my ass like you be on this undrafted guy ass. Like, don't do your best to not treat us as different at all. Cause like, you know what I'm saying? Like we not the same person, but we all human beings, bro. Like just because I do this or who I am or how great I am don't mean I should, you know what I'm saying? Like be like, oh, okay. Or get the benefit of the doubt. No,
Right.
it should be like, no, I'm on your ass too.
Right.
Cause you say you want to be great. You say you want to be this. So that's why I'm gonna hold you to every, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Every situation. So that's exactly how I am. And I'm gonna do anything. I'm gonna do, like you said, the same thing. Like just because who I am, I'm down mean I'm just be like, oh no, that's cool. Like I'm gonna let them do that and I'm gonna just do my own thing or do some. No, that's not how I work at all.
Right. And you had great examples of that's why the greats stay great for so long. That's why Mike Evans every year, like it's not even, it's expected now. Like we know Mike finna get a stat.
Facts.
Because I mean, I've watched Mike for 2 years though I was there. Every camp, he's running them go routes. He's full speed, cramping out there, pulling his hamstring out there to be able to have that 1,000 yards at the end of the season. Like a lot of people don't see what goes into all of that.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? And when you around it with Levante David and Devin White and Vita Vea and even Winfield, when Winfield came in as a rookie, just seeing how he prepared and like how he came ready to play, that's why he was the starter out there, because he was the best safety out there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? When you surrounded by that, which Tampa is surrounded, that locker room is full of that. Like, what's that energy shift? Because now, okay, you got Tom, we won a Super Bowl, now Tom out the way, but now you got Baker Mayfield. Like, what was that shift in energy like during that change?
So I think the biggest thing too, because it's like you got Tom and okay, now you, like you said, you was expected to be contenders and stuff like that. So I would say, yeah, my rookie year was kind of like, it was a little bit content in the locker room. It was kind of, don't lie, a little bit of like kind of like content in the building in general though, because it's like, think you're just gonna walk into something kind of at that point. You're
Right.
not. Also, I don't want to speak on it, but we know what time was going through my rookie year and all that too. So like, for him as a man to battle through all that and just still go out there and play and give his teammates his all, like, that's huge. Like, that's tremendous. And I mean, I commend him on that for just like, sticking with us and playing with us. And then so I say you got that, and then you got Baker, and it just kind of all boils down to it because it's like you said, nobody expect us to do anything or be anything this past year. So you got a guy that's already coming in too with another chip on his shoulder.
Right.
We all got a chip on his shoulder. Like you said, it's Mike gonna do what he do every year, right? But Mike ain't gonna ever really still get the credit that he deserves. Levante just came off one of the best years of his career, if not one of the second best year or so in his career on his 11th year in the league. And he still don't be talked about as much as like he should be. You got Vita, you got Winfield, like what I'm saying. You just got guys that, and people say it's the Tampa Bay market or all this. Nah, I mean I don't know. Like I don't want to hear all that because everybody market is just not the best. To me, it should be, and this how I raised up. Like the best player play, the best player get this award, the best player gets this recognition and this credibility. You know what I'm saying? And that's it is, and obviously the most consistent. You know what I'm saying? So you got that, and then you add Baker into that. Then you got a bunch of young guys. You got me. People say he can't be an every down back in this league. He's small, or his body type ain't this, or they dissing like that, and or he can't lead, or they need to get another back, and he ain't gonna be able to handle this, or what I'm saying, and it's okay. And I tell people that all the time too, because I don't, like I said, I don't hold no grudges against nobody. I ain't. You know what I'm saying? I don't got no problems with nobody. I don't want to beat nobody. I'm just trying to do my job to my best ability and then help my team win, do my thing. So, it just like I said, people got a right to their opinion, but we just knew what we had. You know what I'm saying? We know what we got in the building. And I mean, obviously what we're trying to accomplish. And that's why you just see too, like coming off the year, we had the young guys, me, Cade Oden, I could keep naming them. Cole Keefe, some of our young leaders just step up, Luka Ducky, Luke Gedege, our tackle. You got guys, Robert Hainsey, like that's what people don't understand. Like I could sit here and break down this stuff, bro. Robert Hainsey played guard and tackle his whole life.
Ryan Jensen, there, right?
Ryan Jensen goes down in training camp. Oh, Hainsey, you was playing guard and tackle your whole life. Go play center though.
Learn the whole
in the
offense
league
right now.
Yeah, learn the whole offense. Learn these calls. Learn this. Go play center. Like a lot of people don't pay attention to none of that. You just be like, oh, because he's an athlete, or it's expected for him to just click right away, or expected for everybody, all of us, just to click right away. Like, but no, like you know what I'm saying. So our biggest thing is, and it still is in our building. Like we gonna, they ain't gotta like us, but you gonna respect us. Like you gonna know we coming.
Right.
So at the end of the day, and like Jason Light just said, I'm a big component of that. And same thing, like I told you how my mindset was at Mount Sac at Arizona State. My mindset, like you said, the same thing when we first walked in here. You up and coming right now to be the face, and that's my goal. Like, I want to be the face of Tampa. I want to be the face of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I want to be the best player, and I've been taking all the right steps. Now it's time to just go ahead and do that. And there's no knock to Mike, and like you said, CG, the guys obviously Devontae, things like that. It just always, like I said, pay it forward. It always passed down.
Right.
It's time for the young guys and guys year 3 or whatever, and it could be whoever. It's just time for us to like, all right, Mike, them come on. You're gonna do what you do, but Mike, I need to carry
take the load off a little bit. Yeah, you've been carrying this shit for so long.
Yeah, and it's time for us to like say that and speak up. So I'm with Jason Light. Like I'm a firm believer too. Like I believe we could get people back like that we need. Obviously, we need Baker back. Really, I mean, I ain't gonna lie to you. We on the podcast right now, so let's talk. I want Whitehead back. I ain't never played with him, but I heard about him here. I want him back.
Whitehead was the truth.
Because if we trying to have that boat parade, we need pieces. And we need the guys that mentality is like us. And like you said, Whitehead the truth. His mentality, who he is, fits the locker room. So we need guys like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Back. And you feel me? I'm trying to have a boat parade too. And I know a lot of guys say it, but I just firmly believe it. Like, like you see how we finished out the year.
Yeah, man. I mean, you earn everybody respect. That's why, year 1, you was a rookie, you got to learn the game. But year 2, they gave you the keys. You know what I'm saying? You was a featured back. Shoot, they put the ball in your hands. You had the second most carries in the whole NFL. But you don't say whatever they say that you too small, whatever, you can't handle it. I mean, the numbers don't lie.
Numbers don't lie at all.
Whether it's catching the ball, running the ball, Numbers don't lie.
Had
You know
a
what I'm
huge
saying?
impact, huge usage rate. Like what? Second usage rate to like Christian. Second, like, and it's like, you feel me? And I don't even like, I'm just coming on here now, like, of course, pop my stuff, but like, at the end of the day, it's just facts. Like, all I'm
Yeah.
seeking is facts, bro. Like,
Yeah.
and everybody know me too. Same thing, like you said. Like, I fit in right with the locker room, humble, understanding, and blessed. At the same time, as though, like I said, you need to give credit where credit is due.
Right.
Second most yards after contact after Christian McCaffrey. You know what I'm saying? Like, we talk about it, things like that. Like I said, and it's things that pain me too. It's sick. It's gonna not always try something to knock you down.
Right.
That's just life. And at the end of the day, like I said, people got the right to their own opinion. You can say whatever you want to say. 990,000. Yeah, we need you to get 1,000. Guess what? I need myself to get 1,000.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what people don't realize. Like, as much as their opinions and what they got for you, ain't nowhere near what you holding yourself accountable to. Like,
your standards.
we hold ourselves to a high standard where we expect perfection. Like, I'm pretty sure that's one that's going you gonna crack more than 1,000 next year just because you was 10 yards short this year.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? And like with that, you know what I'm saying? Y'all done been able to win 3 consecutive conference championships in a row. You've been a part of 2 of them. You know what I'm saying? Like, the Bucs, y'all like as an organization have took over y'all division.
Turned it around.
Like, everybody know within that division between Carolina, who are the Saints, y'all, and then who the last one?
What
Falcons.
you mean? Yeah, the Falcons.
You know, y'all run that division. You know what I'm saying? But like, nobody expects y'all to go that far in the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? So what is year 3 for you and that 2024 Bucs look like?
Year 3 for me is just like I said. For me, the biggest of year 3 is just efficiency. No matter what happened, I'm kind of getting back to like my game, my swag, and people seeing it at the end of the year, like from week 7 through 18. So that's a stat. I was like top 3 in rushing in the league. Just gives, like you said, just understanding. I started off slow year 2, so I need to start off fast for sure. And the thing about starting off fast too, about is like you said, consistency and maintaining. So I say my year 3 is like start off fast for sure out the gate, come out running, be consistent, maintain at the same time as be who you are, be electric, be a playmaker. But don't force anything. I think everything else will take care of itself. We winning. For me, all the stats to take care of itself. And like I said, it ain't been 1,000-yard rusher here in 8-9 years. I'm going to grab that for sure. Of course, you got goals for yourself. I'm going to grab that, like you said, and well over that. And my thing about it is, what I want to be and where I'm trying to be is in the range of putting myself in the category of like, top couple backs in the league. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to be in that conversation after year 3. So I think that's my main thing. And obviously, just like you said, the 2024 Bucs is team success at the end of the day. So I say we just gonna keep grinding. We're just gonna have that, underdog mentality, because at the end of the day, we are underdogs, and understand that for real, the sky's the limit for us. And we gotta lock in on every game, every detail, things like that. We gotta understand we're not gonna. It's a possibility that we can. Anything can happen, but most likely, probably, we not gonna win every game. But my goal for us this year, like I won 8 games my first year, 9 games my second year. I need to eclipse that and well over that too. Like for team success, we need to eclipse that. So I'm looking like, at 11, 12 games, like win, 13 games winning. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people gonna probably think I'm crazy for saying this and things like that, but I just know the guys we got in the locker room and what they stand for and what they trying to do, and they on the same type of time frame as mine. So as me. So and then obviously, like, I'm trying to three-peat and win the division. A lot of people think the division is weak or is this and that. And you can say what you want to say. Football, like, ain't nobody weak out there. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, if you look at the record of
top
like
1%
if we say like, the Panthers was horrible, but we look at their schedule and who they played and how much they lost by every game, the margin is so slim.
Right.
It ain't like they getting blown out by 20,
Right.
10, 13. You know what I'm saying? Every game. They win. They losing like close games though, because it's like it's highest level, bro. Like it's the best of the best, regardless of what's going on. So like our thing is too, we just need to close out some of them games in the clutch and do our thing. So like I said, that's why I see the 2024 Bucs. Like I said, 12, 13 wins. That's that's my goal for the team. And I know, like I said, guys in our locker room got the same goal, and we're gonna have the same mindset.
I gotta ask you this before we get up out of here. The running back market over the years has been a big question mark in football. But the style of play of the running back has also changed too. You know, it used to be a lot of downhill runners and just, straight bruising type running backs. But now if you can't catch the ball out of the backfield, you really don't have much longevity in this league. And you one player that is well balanced, both running the ball and catching the ball. And speak to those two, like the new wave of the running back, and also why do you feel like the running back isn't valued and appreciated as much, and where you feel like that market should be set up.
So I was just like talking about that in general. We could say in life, in reality, like every position is, obviously the goal of owners is to pay you the least as they can pay you to keep you
Facts.
for
It's
sure. So like,
business.
everybody is like really undervalued for what you do and what you bring to the team, especially like the stars. You know what I'm saying? But like, I mean, how I just look at it is like health is obviously a huge thing. I mean, people don't understand that, like you said earlier before we started the show. People don't know like how much I do like body work, like my body work team. Like, I mean, I got G, like base spine, and I got my massage ladies like Julie and Aaron, like you know what I'm saying? I do stuff with my trainers at the Bucs, you know what I'm saying? Like Key and MJ and them and Bobby Slater and them. So like it just maintaining that. Like you gotta understand, like you said, I had the most like carries, but like I mean second most carries, but I played 19 games, bro, with no injury. And all that is luck too though. Like it's some luck on that. We ain't gonna just sit here and say that. Like God is good for sure.
Absolutely.
And I say the biggest thing is that, like, and like you said, you got to be the guys that go get paid in the league. Got it's just reality of it, or get paid the most is every down back. And you got to be every down back. Like you got to be a guy that they can't take you off the field for anything.
Right.
You can pass protect, you can catch the ball, and you can run that ball. You can tote that thing, and you gotta hold value. And at the same time, it's like I said, how healthy have you been, or are you? And so I say that's the biggest thing. Obviously, I'm going into year 3, and this is just reality of like life. The goal for me is obviously to come out, like I said, consistency, start fast, have a great year again. Of course, just my goal in general, like 1,500 plus again. And at the end of the day, is try to get extension. Like that's just life. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like I don't, my 4th year, it's because the franchise tag is what it is, and you know what I'm saying. And I'm a different guy. Like some guys hold that. You know what I'm saying? They go to heart. Like I told you, I'm so in tune with reality. I understand and what I've been through. I understand both sides of it.
Right.
And yet you always got to do what's best for you too.
Right.
So that's why I say you always got to do what's best for you and get as much out of this game as you can.
They're gonna milk you dry.
So I just say for the running back market, that gets tough. It's for sure you're undervalued. At the same time, it's also about like, how healthy you can be and can stay. And, at some point, excuse me, you can't be hold down for long. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like it'll be somebody that come and rewrite it and change the market. And be honest with you, am I trying to be that guy? Yes.
Why not?
But it got to be within fine means to me. And I mean, my biggest thing is winning too. Because I told somebody else this too. Like you could have all the money in the world. Like to me, that don't equal happiness to me.
Right.
Like what equals happiness is me winning, me being like successful in life in general. Like you feel me? Be honest with you. Like, and people probably gonna think I'm crazy saying this, but like I don't check my bank account. Like I don't like check this, or I don't check my money. Like I don't, be honest, I don't really like care about that. What I care about is like, my little girl straight. She living a life that, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna make sure she living the childhood that I couldn't live. You know what I'm saying? And other than that, for me, it's just like life. Like I said, I'm not out here like spending money at club. I don't like, for me, like the money. Like I'm staking my money, trying to do it the right way. And at the end of the day, just put myself in situations and places and things like that I understand, like, the margin of window for, especially to a running back is,
Right.
they said not long, but I look at it differently. Like I said, man, I take care of my body. I do the right things. Am I trying to change the narrative too? Or running back, whatever, after a couple years, he ain't the same, or all that bruising, all that beating. Yeah, like it's a mentality that's also just like what you do
Right.
and how you live your life, and always doing the right thing. And it always comes around. It's good karma and there's bad karma in life.
Right. Just gotta keep pushing whatever you get.
Facts.
Man, so the past 2 years, you a Tampa native now. Talk about Tampa, the community, the fan base and what the culture like being here? Because it's started to become a hot spot where a lot of people trying to come to Tampa now.
For sure. And the population growing bigger, man. The house is getting more,
Yeah, it's
pricier.
outrageous now. Yeah, Tampa popping.
I've been looking for that. But like, for me, like, I love Tampa, man. Like, just being honest, like, for me, it's a great place. Just being honest, like, however it shake out, you don't know how life shake out, future shake out. We don't know how nothing shake out, but I always have a crib here.
Yeah.
Just the simple fact of, like you said, just the city, the people, the community, and they see me out, man. They see how cool of a guy I am, man, and I just we want to show them that, same thing. Like, I'm a human being just like you. Like, hey, I play professional sports. I might have this social narrative or just the narrative of that, but like, we both human, man. Like, you come up to me, talk to me, I have conversations, we could kick it, we could chill, and like, that's be the biggest thing. So that's why I try to do a lot of things in community and not just say, oh, like I did the thing, like I said, to pay for the people meals, not just, oh, let me pay for their meals and like leave. Like, no,
Right.
let me kick it, let me eat with the
Spend
people,
some
let me
time
talk
get
with the
doing
people,
right.
let me laugh with the people, let me joke with the people, let me actually, like, that's the biggest thing, like, at the end of the day, because time matters than money, man. You get what I'm saying? Like, I could just say, like, oh, let me buy my daughter all this, but I don't
Never
spend no
show up.
time with
Yeah,
her.
never
Never
be there.
show up.
Yeah.
What? Like, like, she will appreciate me spending more time with her, or anybody in life. You appreciate me spending, you appreciate you spending more time than, oh, just buying or just paying for this or just doing that. You know what I'm saying? So I think, like, that's the biggest thing for the community, man. I'm here, like I said, man. I want to be the face of Tampa, man. I want to be out more. I want to do like more events, man. Like, I got some events coming up that I'm gonna do. I got, like, a couple camps like that I'm hosting for. I got daughters, so and girls flag football is starting to become big. So I'll be trying to be out there, support them and everything, in the women's that they do in women's sports, of course. Um, and that's just the biggest thing. Like, I'm here. So I'm gonna make the most of it. I'm gonna be outside with the community, having fun, whatever. And like I said, I got some events that I'm trying to do and things like that to make the community, like, come together.
Yeah, man. Hey, if you ever need, any help or, always tag us in. I'm all for, what I'm saying, spreading the love and doing stuff for the community. And I
Sure.
encourage you to keep doing that, bro, because that's important. And what I always have found out is it's about impact, like you said. Like, people gonna remember how you made them feel, not what you did for them.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? If you lead that way, you're gonna change so many lives that you might not even get a chance to meet.
That's the
But just
biggest thing.
because of how you carry yourself, you know what I'm saying, you changing other people's lives without even knowing it.
And that's the biggest thing, bro. It's just about, like I always say, man, about paying it forward. And that's not money, man. That's just all the other, like, little things, bro. And just, showing somebody else just difference, man. Like you said, and just being an inspiration, bro. Like, that's my biggest thing. On my journey, things like that, there's probably a guy out there probably doing the same thing, or it's probably, whatever. The guys in JUCO, things like that. My biggest thing is, like, bro, just, take what you do seriously, bro. You really love it. Put your all forth in. Like, everybody can't make it, man. You know what I'm saying? That's just facts. But at the end of the day, you probably can't make it, but you could probably, at the end of the day, do something great. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And change lives. And that's what I think about. How can I, like, impact somebody's life? How can I change it? How can I make their life better?
Right, man. Man, you're gonna be great, man. I'm looking forward to, watching you year 3 and then throughout your career, man. Let the people know where they can find you at on all the socials and keep up with you.
Yeah. So Instagram, Shad. It's Shad, but it's spelled Chad, CHAAD __1. Same thing on Twitter. And I don't really be on Snap like that, but like, I be on TikTok messing with the people. I be going live and stuff like that. So same thing on Twitter, Shad, CHAAD __1. And, y'all just rock with me. My YouTube is Rashard White. I'm starting streaming and stuff like that, and too on Twitch and stuff like that. So, man, I'm just here, man, to hang out with y'all, kick with y'all, man, and go up, man, for sure.
Man, appreciate you locking
No problem.
in.
Appreciate
dawg.
y'all, bro.
Hey, y'all
Love.
make sure y'all tune in, man. It's your boy J5 on another episode of 1,000 Hours Out the Mud. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, follow us on all the socials. Wherever you at, we at. Follow us at AHOTM_. Make sure you tap in, turn your notifications, and man, can't forget, can't cheat the grind. Gotta put in the time. 1,000 hours out the mud. Till next time. Love.
Yeah.
That's